Horace and Lenore Gable?
That's us.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting out here, but I thought this would be a more appropriate and discreet location than you being seen coming up to my office. There are spies in my organization. I can't trust any of them. They're all anxious to betray me. The sneaky bastards! I'm Gwen Garish, owner and CEO of Garish Cosmetics.
Well, I'm obviously Horace, and this is my lovely wife, Lorraine.
Lenore.
Whatever.
I would say it's nice to meet you both, but I'm not sure it is yet.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't shake hands. I am terribly susceptible to germs. Right now, because of germs, there is a giant brain tumor growing in my head. Oh, the doctors keep telling me there is no tumor and that I'm not showing any symptoms. But I know it's there because sometimes it talks to me, mostly late at night, after I take my Xanax pills and some vodka.
So, what can we do for you, Miss Garish?
I need help with a problem, and I understand you two have absolutely no scruples or morals. Let's get out of here. Come. There. That's better.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just assume everybody's out to get you. Well, how can we help?
Have you been following the news? Have you heard about this girl they're calling Stinky?
Who hasn't?
Let me tell you something. If one can sell a fragrance that will literally, physically capture men, every woman in the world would buy it. So my tumor and I have decided that no matter what, we need to make a deal with Stinky. If my tumor and I can synthesize her pheromone fragrance into a perfume, then it could be sold as a foolproof sexual aphrodisiac.
Your tumor's pretty smart for a tumor. What do you have from your gallbladder?
I want you to offer her $1 million to sign with Garish.
Well, what if she won't sign with Garish? You want us to kill her?
It'd cost you extra.
I don't want her dead, because that might alter her unique smell. If she won't take my money, then I want her kidnapped and locked away in my laboratory.
Kidnapped, huh? We can handle it.
All right, I'm explaining. You stop! Damn tumor! Pushy! Here is Stinky's real name, address, and cell phone number. I paid off a clerk at the Motor Vehicle Bureau. I've also written down a website where you can download a special tracking program that will tell you where her cell phone is at any given moment within a 1-block radius. As long as Stinky's phone is on, satellites will be following her every movement. So, Mr. and Mrs. Gable, now it is up to you two. With or without Stinky's cooperation, I intend to own her odor.
Don't worry, Mrs. Garish. We'll land on that stinky girl like a sumo wrestler in heat.